Welcome to Athlon.
Thank you.
So as the name suggests, Athlon, marathon, it talks about activity, it talks about competition, it talks about active wellness, energy. And this is what is intended out of this project. What we intend of this project is to bring energy to the community through sports. It's not a sports city per se, but it takes the benefits of what sports can give you in bringing the community together. It's a community that's alive, as I can demonstrate in a bit. It's a community that's constantly moving, it's dynamic, and it's designed to move you. This marks our second entry into the Dubai market after the very successful launch a few months ago of Haven, if you recall. Athlon goes within the same development corridor of Haven, and it's even, for me personally, I believe it's a better location. It's situated smack in the middle between Arabia Registry and neighboring project. I don't want to say it's 10 acres, and we are far better than both, and I will show you why. This is a little glimpse of the master plan. We will have a lot of opportunities to take pictures because we're going to dive in detail and show you how fantastic this offering is. It is truly unique in every sense of the word, and honestly, personally, I'm old enough to say that I've been involved in lots of exciting projects throughout my career, but this is truly unique. Why? It's not because of the bricks and mortar, it's because of what it does to the community, because of what it does to its people, to the residents, inhabitants, and visitors. The moment you get in, you start feeling that something is different, you start seeing these iconic structures that instigate movement, but they are nothing without the program that they house and the activities that are housed within. It has a lot of activities which we'll go through now, but we're going to skip through some pictures just until we get there. It is for every age and interest. The term Athlon, it doesn't mean that it's only intended for younger generation, it's actually intended for all age groups, different strata of the society, and it offers programming activities. So what we did was that we thought a lot in the after delivery process. So after delivery, what will happen? How will people use the project? How will people enjoy their time? So we put a lot of thought and science, I will show you, into how to design it and how to make sure there are continuous programs of activity and engagement throughout the various stages and lifetime of the community. And indeed, homes made for movement. So we make sure even inside the garage, the applications, the small details that capture the eye and that would make a small difference. It's about creating these moments whereby you see like a hanger where you place your bike. And why bike is very important here is simply because this project is directly connected to Aldar Road, and you will see how we managed to integrate it within Aldar Road. And we're looking at a later stage also to speak to the Dubai and the EU so that you have a track that looks within the community itself. So let me tell you a little bit about the story. So basically we have, it's a community that's curated by experts. And by experts, I don't only mean Rohit Sharma and Carmen Hallam, I don't only mean Akanji and Julian Alvarez. By experts, I mean we've engaged actual scholars, actual academics that helped us dive not into the design, but what the ethos of bringing people together through movement. So we looked at what brings people together. Is it movement? Is it communication? Is it activities? And we realized that communication comes first. However, communication effect would be amplified fourfold when coupled with movement. And this is where the idea came from. The whole project was about movement, not only the design and the master plan. Why the master plan? Because it took shape from the tracks that are designed within, from the activities, and from the program. So part of the thought process with these scholars was that we're going to create a community that's active and connected. And this is where movement comes into place to bring all three together. Indeed, this project is like a living organism. It is a living organism on its own. It has heart, it has veins, it has palpitations. The heart, indeed, is the central open spaces that house within them the activities that create energy throughout. And this gets manifested in the master plan itself. Again, as I mentioned, whereby we have a total, we're not diving into these details, don't worry about them, but we have a total of like 10 kilometers of tracks for cycling, for jogging, for family track. So it's intended for everyone, not for the, we have for the higher adrenaline rush seekers, also for the yoga enthusiasts. So developing further on this note, if you look at the screen behind me, you realize that we wanted to offer something for everyone. We wanted to create the highest class, the highest height, the highest energy at the entrance. The moment you get in, you have your adventure park, which we will dive in detail into as well. Adventure park meaning it has a bump track, it has a skate park, and it has a wall climbing activities. Moving inside, you will have the play park, which has all the courts, the basketball, the paddle. Moving further inside, it becomes more serene and family-oriented, whereby combinating with yoga, wellness, serenity, meditation. So, and the fact that the zones are distributed across 1.1 square kilometer master plan help us create all these zones without interference. So, just to give you an insight about jogging and hiking tracks, so what you see is what you get in these. So basically, we have active loops and connected nodes, which we'll see in a bit. We have cyclist track. So in our vision to create connectivity without breaking the flow, we wanted to give priority to pedestrian and cyclists. So what we did was that we created this iconic bridge, whereby as you look through the community, there's a point where cars enter, right? So we elevated this track above them, and at the same time, this doubled as a signature moment or signature entry for the whole project. That's as a gateway as well. So priority is for pedestrians and cyclists, and at the moment we're taking the best of both situations where we're creating our own signature entry. As you run as well, it's not only avoiding the mountains run, there are moments of surprise. So, because for someone to run on a track that's straight, it's very boring. You have some meanderability, but everyone does it. To encourage people to move from one point to the other on that track, whereby they are promised there's a different activity, a different kind of exercise that they will do 500 meters down the road, is something else. So this is what we have. So we're investing a lot in outdoor infrastructure, in terms of amenities, in terms of play equipment, and outdoor gyms. So just before we look at this, if you look at the master plans, look at how much colored dots we have, right? These dots tell you how serious we are when we tell you this is a community that's designed to move you and that creates and embraces the ethos of an active living essence. So just to name a few, we're going to have fitness nodes, play parks, squash, splash pads, lap pools, family pool, paddle courts, basketball courts, table tennis, rock climbing, and the list goes on and on. But this is nothing without being coupled in the program. So what we're going to do is that as the community develops, we're going to establish some sort of an association. An association is not an association, but rather it is kind of a setup that's intended to create and manage the activities along the community. So we will have the board. They will be housed within this signature building, where the cycling track cuts through the building and comes from the other side. It has a cafe, it has a bike shop, it has a state-of-the-art gym, and it houses the association. The association, or the foundation as we call it, will be in charge of constantly creating activities, constantly creating events, constantly creating and promoting wellness and nutrition tracks to the residents of the community. I'm going to go through a little bit of the shots that show the dive into the amenities we're talking about. This is a view from the signature clubhouse. Inside the community, there's another clubhouse that's intended for the residents of the Central Park. This is intended for premium villa buyers. There's the other one that are standard. And you will see, because we take our customer centricity so seriously, there won't be much difference between both. But just to give you a glimpse, this is a premium clubhouse. Another view of how it's not going to be a normal pool, it's going to be like beach edge pool per se, and had I switched both, you would never know the difference. If I told you this is premium and the other one is for the townhouses, you would have said, yeah, no, but realistically, this is the one for the townhouses and the smaller cluster to the back of the master plan, see? And this is an overview of the adventure park. The moment you enter, you'll see the lights, you'll see the buzz, you'll see the energy, the activities as you come into the community, signaling what we're trying, what the offering is. And as you move in, you start going into more serene, more relaxed activities. I don't care basketball. I don't care to go basketball as a serene activity. But it's less than the pump track, it's less than the skate park. Moving on, we're going to have two types. Don't be alarmed, we're going to have two types of tracks. Cycling track for normal people and the pump track for adventurous mountain bikers. All the way down to the simplest, more mundane activity of yoga and meditation. So you have two ends of the spectrum. These are some shots, aerial views of the premium, the splash pads, and then the premium clubhouse. We have offering for every age and every group. In addition, on top of that, we offer a wide range of a la carte services for our residents. We try to expand it as much as possible so that we are able to cater for each and every need. We're looking at definitely health, wellness, and fitness, nutrition consultants, wellness webinars and talks. We have people who support in the move in and move out, landscaping options, handover. We have pet care, housekeeping services, workshops, senior care, and companionship programs. So literally, it is for every age group. In terms of sustainability, we are proud to announce that this project is the first project in the region to have two certifications: a LEED Platinum certification for communities and a Fitwell community. So Fitwell community usually comes for fitness, for wellness. We got that, and on top of that, we're having a LEED Platinum offering. And this translates in many ways in the public realm, from enhanced air quality to reduce temperatures because of the shading, to EV chargers, and to smart waste systems. Moving on, we also are going to offer smart features to the community itself, in addition to the villas. So basically we're talking about smart waste management, noise monitoring, air quality control, because for this living organism, the most important things are two things, are water and air, and we're making sure the supreme quality of both throughout the development. We come here to the moment of truth, the villa offering. So at the end of the day, people are going to live somewhere, and I'm gonna start with a glimpse of the pricing and the payment plan, and then we dive into the unique villa products that we have. We're talking at 3-bedroom townhouse all the way to 6-bedroom premium villa, starting with an area of 2,211 square meters, all the way for 850 square meters for the 6-bedroom, and a starting price of 2.8 million for 3-bedroom townhouse, which I will show you. It's equipped with generous backyards, generous kitchens, generous living areas, and master bedroom, and 15.4 million for the premium the highest offering of the community. So we start with the small one. So townhouses are offered in two elevation schemes. All materials are locally sourced. We're looking at earthy colors to blend the context. Of course, equipped with bike hangers in the garage because we want to make sure people are moving. We want to make sure they rely less on cars, more on walking and cycling. And we have, so the other elevation style is another Athlon, exact same layout, but different is the color. And we will walk into a little bit into the view of the layout. As I mentioned, if you look at the living space, you don't feel like in a 3-bedroom townhouse. You look at the garden, it's quite generous, even the master garden. Moving on, the 4-bedroom townhouses are all corner units. We don't have mid units as 4-bedroom. They have even bigger, an even bigger living space, slightly bigger garden, and they offer a family room on the upper floor.
You have size?
4-bedroom plus
size?
Moving on, we go one step slightly higher on the ladder. We talk about the 3-bedroom villas that also comes in 2 elevation styles. And it has a layout that is like a unique characteristics of Aldar entry into Dubai is the fact that we wanted to eliminate the corridor effect. No matter what we do, most of the villas, small villas, when you get in, you feel like you're running through a corridor all the way to reach the living. Here we try to do something different. We try to create an entry from the side, where the moment you enter, you're in the middle, low-wasted space, a space that you have used otherwise for circulation is now part of your living space so that you can feel the spaciousness of the unit, despite the fact that it is a smaller one. Even for our 3-bedroom villa, we managed to allow for a family room on the first floor, in addition to the other 3-bedroom. We come to the 4-bedroom villa, it's slightly bigger, and it has a very unique characteristic, which I walk you through it. It's not just the entry from the side, it's not just the fact that it has a nice master bedroom, but it's something else. It comes with 2 elevation styles as well, entry covers, open source materials, maximizing the glass to enhance connectivity inside, outside, bringing the garden in, and again, 2 elevation style. And here we go. So, the main characteristic feature of this one is that also if you realize the entry from the side, lowest space, even bigger living and dining spaces, you have a guest room on the ground floor. However, if you go to the upper floor, you will see 3 bedrooms and the semi-enclosed family room. So this room could easily be enclosed and converted to a 5th bedroom. And this works because you already have a shared toilet, so you don't have issues. And I would like to admire the master bedroom suite on the right-hand side. Takes out almost the whole side of the villa of the upper floor, which, because part of the research, we realized that people care most for the living space, for the garden, and for the master bedroom. So we've done our homework. Carrying on, and we come to the 5-bedroom, 2 elevation styles, same simplicity, same lines, and even more spaciousness. This one, because it's a wide villa, so we're able to create the entry from the middle. It offers an enclosed kitchen, fully enclosed kitchen, guest room on the ground floor, a huge horizontally spread family living exposed directly to the garden, and 4 bedrooms on the upper floor with a generous family. Moving on, so now we come to the premium villas. Just to give you a bit of perspective, the premium villas are the big villas that overlook big parks. And the 6-bedroom ones of those are the ones exactly at Central Park, whereby you have the heart of the project as your backyard, as a descent into your backyard. So, moving on, we start with again, these villas come with 2 elevation styles, starting with the 4-bedroom, the smallest one of all. It comes with 2 elevation styles, one of them that's more ultra-modern, and the other one is a timeless design, look and feel. Like I said, the advantage of this is that they all overlook the parks. Also, I need to say that none of our villa offerings have back-to-back units. All villas overlook either are standalone or open up at the backyard to a park. This is the second elevation style I was referring to. This is a more rough, rugged, masculine, and it's exactly the same layout, front, back, and believe it or not, this is the smallest unit we have for the premium offering. And the way the master plan, the layout is designed, if you look carefully, the point you enter, there's a double volume that with ample light. It's like getting a light shower the moment you get in. You move inside, you have formal living and informal living, family living, office, and a dining area with a show kitchen. So this unit definitely has a show kitchen, and that's converted into a fully closed kitchen. The other thing is that if you look at the way you approach the villa, the moment you open the door, there's an axiality that you see the garden at the back end of the villa. So it creates this kind of directionality and sense of light. And the way the villa is shaped, you feel it better, but more in the other units, is that it allows physically the garden to come in and be part of your living space. That's why you see these things in and out. You see, is it part of the garden? Is it within the garden? Is the garden inside? what's going on. So it's again, it's the element of surprise that we discussed earlier. It's the element of anticipation, whereby you're running, you don't know what to expect because there's another activity along the corner. We carry this through to our architecture as well. Again, two elevation styles. The back wall for all these villas is going to be it's a low height, transparent, so to maximize connectivity to the park in which they will be situated, and it will offer ample opportunities for openness, for connectivity with the park. So again, same principle, bringing nature in, allowing this axiality. The moment you enter, you see the garden in the backyard, ample light, double height entry. This one offers a guest room on the ground floor. It has a show kitchen and a dirty kitchen, a formal living on one corner, and a dining area on the other side. So the moment you want to, the procession from the family room or the living room to the dining area is an experience in itself, because you walk along this narrow corridor with ample glass, full height, connected to the garden. It feels like you went out and inside without having to do so. And if you look at the top left corner of the second floor, you see how it's a master bedroom, occupies a very generous portion of it, with the family room on top of a double height, overlooking the family room on the ground floor. So we have two family rooms on this one. And again, ample light, because, by the way, having a box like rectangular villa is the cheapest thing for us. We could have done it, we could have saved a lot of money, but we made a fortune out of it. However, we insisted on creating these kings and more and increased glass, because we want to foster experience. We want to show you how fantastic the outdoor is, so that you're encouraged to leave your place and go out. We come to the biggest one of these three. The 6-bedroom villa comes on 3 floors. It has a ground first, and it has an annex on the roof. The annex is kind of a flexible space that could be used as a gym, used as a living area, it could be converted to a master bedroom, and with its own huge terrace. So again, 2 elevation styles. And if you look at the layout too, you have a double height, you have a family room that's also that's under a void, you have a living, you have a formal living, you have a dirty kitchen, you have a show kitchen, an office space. It has a driver's room and 2 maids to accommodate. On the top floor, you have even an even larger master bedroom and all sorts of amenities, a study room, and ample daylight. Again, the moment you enter, axiality draws you to the public areas and you distribute from there. These villas will come all villas and townhouses will come in 2 material finish styles. There is a dark scheme and a light scheme, up to the discretion of the buyer. So basically, we're going to have the same villa, you have the option to buy the dark and light, and all our materials, if you look at the quality of the finishes and the materiality we're using, we didn't cheat there, because what we're fostering is also experience and customer centricity, as I mentioned earlier. I believe this